Cardinals' fourth offensive possession of the game. They've got 3 touchdowns so far, now back in the red zone. Charlie McCarty on the left-hand side. Bates lined up to the right of his QB. Dylan Ackerman starts the count. There's the snap. Inside handoff. Piffner. Piffner makes one man miss it. Kicks it outside, but he'll be dragged down after a short gain. So Piffner takes the handoff. Made one good move to get something out of nothing, but it will be a 3rd down and long for the Cardinals. So the Cardinals will be at the 17-yard line. They need to get to the 5 for a 1st down. Cardinals do have a good place kicker in Charlie McCarty, so a field goal might be an option depending on the result of this play. Football on the left-hand hash. McCarty off to the left-hand side. Piffner lines up on a wing on the right. There's the snap, looking to throw. Ackerman fires. He's got his man. McCarty right at the sticks. I think just short of the 1st down. Depends on the mark. Close to the 5-yard line on the far side of the field. It will be 4th down and short for the Cardinals. 4th down, actually about a full yard, maybe a little yard near the 6-yard line. So 4th and a long one for the Cardinals. 11-yard pickup, 3rd grab of the game for Charlie McCarty. Now is 120 yards receiving. Big chunk of that, of course, was the 90-yard touchdown reception he had back in the 1st quarter. Cardinals are going for it. This time a jumbo look for the Cards. Under center is Ackerman, but first, the near side, near linesman throws a flag. They're calling on the Cards. A legal procedure on Newman Catholic as they got to the line of scrimmage. So now it's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Cards.
The ball back 5 yards, so it'll be 4th down and about 6 yards.
Makes it a bit more difficult. Look at the Cardinals are going to go jumbo there, but somebody flinched, and that will cost Newman 5. And now back to the 11-yard line for this 4th down play. Clock continues to roll past the midway point of the 2nd quarter. 5:06 to go. Newman Catholic 21, Northwood Solon Springs 12. Piffner lined up to the left, McCarty to the right. 2 running backs flanking the quarterback, Dylan Ackerman. And now another flag and a delay of game called on the Cards. So the Cardinals will be marched back 5 more yards and be 4th down and 11. And now Paul Micklig's going to call a timeout. Timeout, Newman. 21-12, Newman with the lead. We'll have the 4th down play coming up in 30 seconds. This is Cardinal football on Sports Fan 98.9.
Menzner Hardwoods, located in Marathon, Wisconsin, founded in 1894, is a leader in the hardwood molding industry. They're a proud supporter of the academic and community excellence demonstrated by the staff and students at Newman.
Paul Novinsky for the PGA Big High School Sports Show. Every week we are on the air from 6 till 7:30, going over the latest during the fall of high school football. We have a coach guest, and we also have a student athlete guest each week. So again, make sure to tune in to the PGA Big High School Sports Show Wednesday from 6 till 7:30 right here on Sports Fan 98.9, online at sportswxcofm.com, and also your mobile devices. Cardinals will come out and kick it away. Charlie McCarty, he's been busy in terms of his receiving. He's also been very busy in terms of his kicking. He has the 3 extra points. That time he tried a pass on the fake extra point attempt. The snap directly to McCarty, the kicker. It was a good snap, but good coverage in the end zone on Croc. There's a line drive kick. It'll be taken at the 11-yard line, up to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the near side, to the corner, to the 30, to the 35. Cut back at the 40, up to the 45, and brought down at the 40. So good field position here for Northwood with 4:26 to go in the first half, and they trail by 2 scores, 27-12. Northwood breaks the huddle, back to the line of scrimmage. They scored touchdowns on their first 2 series, but the Cardinal D stopped them 3 and out on their last offensive set. Receivers left and right. Go Branson in the pistol. There's the snap. Fake handoff to one. Now on the right-hand side is Colin Krompetich, and finding not much room on the right-hand side. Thomas Bates down low to hit him down. That's only a gain of about, well, actually, yep, and he finally puts it down, and it looks like a very short game. Second down and a long 9. I don't mind. Just make a decision, one way or the other. Taking their time in the huddle. And now back at the line of scrimmage. Stick with the receivers left and right. Branson, hard count, but the Cardinals, good discipline. This direction handoff, and not fool again on the Cards. Bates in there again to bring down Colin Krompetich. And this time it's a loss of a couple. Third down and 11 yards to go for the Evergreens. Of hiccups in the first quarter, they have picked it up big time here in the second quarter. Nothing going for offensively for Northwood here in the second period. And now another down and long. Third down, 11 yards to go. They need to get to the Cardinal 44 for a first down. There's the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the big rush. Off to the right-hand side, room to run. 45 to the 50, to the 45, and brought down the 42-yard line. Brennan Shaughnessy able to chase down Cyber Goldbranson, but it will be enough for a first down after a gain of 13. Actually called it a 14-yard gain, but quick pressure up the middle by the Cardinals, and Goldbranson worked his way to the right and found plenty of room to run. He may have had even a little bit more, except for a good from behind tackle by Brendan Shaughnessy. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Clock continues to roll. But back into Newman territory is Northwood at the 42-yard line. Cyber Goldbranson starts the count. Some early movement in the backfield. Tried the hard count again, but this time it was the running back, Colin Krompetich, who flinched, and that will cost Northwood 5 yards.
Just outside the 45-yard line for Northwood.
So a 47-yard line, first down and 15. Coming up at halftime, we'll look at the stats and the scoring, brought to you by the Newman Catholic Friends of the Gridiron Club. Thanks to the Newman Catholic Friends of the Gridiron of our broadcast here on Sports Fan 98.9. Also providing a video stream today. We've allowed the use of our radio broadcast on that as well. Two to the left, one to the right. Motion out to the right. Fake handoff. Inside handoff. Another misdirection, but the Cardinals right on it. Very little room to run. Brady Krompetich gets his first carry of the game and picks up about a yard and a half on the play. So now second down, 14 yards to go. 90 seconds to go in the half. The clock continues to roll. 27-12, Cards with the lead. Two receivers left, one to the right. Cyber Goldbranson in the pistol, starts the count. There's the snap, looking to throw. Ball fake. Now he's hit. He fires it deep downfield. He's got a man. It is off the fingertips of the intended target, Bryson Hopscheid, incomplete. Top of the defender. And now 3rd and 14. The defense. But Hopscheid had to go through his fingertips and bounce off his helmet, incomplete. Third down and long now for Northwood. Third down and a short 14, if there is such a thing as a short 14. Back at the line of scrimmage come the Evergreens. Peeking at the defense is Cyber Goldbranson. Starts the count. There's the snap. Looking to throw. He's brushed. He'll step up. He'll throw it high into the air. Up for grabs, and it will be intercepted. Piffner picks it off. Up to 15 to the 20. Near side to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, and run out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The pressure forced the pass to go way up into the air. It was Krompetich was Piffner, and the Cardinals still gets to go. And first down from their own 42-yard line. Cards can do in this final minute of the try to extend this 27-12 lead. Cards will come out with 4 receivers, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Empty backfield for Dylan Ackerman. Motion by Brenner to the left. There's the snap. Oh, low snap, but digging it out is Brenner is open. He'll not be able to make the grab. Coming over and hitting the was room for Brenner, but as the ball got closer to Nick, Kropotich showing some good closing speed, able to meet him just after the ball arrived. Six of 9 passing for Dylan Ackerman, 150 yards and 1 touchdown in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Cards, 44.5 seconds to go in the half. Ball on the Newman 41-yard line. Ackerman takes the snap, handoff. Thomas Bates, left-hand side, cuts back 45. Bates using a stiff arm, but he'll be brought down at the 48. 7-yard pickup for Thomas Bates. It'll be 3rd down. Actually, call it 6-yard pickups. 3rd down and 4 for the Cards. 20 seconds to go. Cardinals back at the line of scrimmage. Empty backfield. Ackerman takes the snap. Ackerman looks. He'll fire near side. He's got McCarty complete. McCarty at the 47 breaks the tackle to the 45 and out of bounds at the 44-yard line. An 8-yard pickup and a 1st down into Northwood territory. Clock stops with 10.4 seconds in the half. And again, Charlie McCarty's got a good leg. I mean, you don't want to push it. At the same time, it could be an option should they get close enough for maybe a 40-yard field goal. That would be probably the very outside. So they would need about 20 more yards. 4 receivers set, 2 left and 2 right. There's the snap, looking to throw the Ackerman. Has plenty of time. First, it's deep down the left-hand side. Again, Brenner is open. Brenner makes the grab as he's hit hard out of bounds at about the 10. Almost a replay of the previous play a couple of moments ago. Kropotich got over again, but this time just a little bit later and making the grab, taking the shot, and getting out of bounds with 3.3 seconds to go is Brenner. The ball is marked at the 12-yard line. It was a 30-yard pickup, and that would put the Cards in a position where they could try a field goal. Nice grab, though, by Brenner. He took a big shot as he received that football, and McCarty will try a 30-yard field goal. Ackerman is the holder. There's the snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. Not getting all of it. It's well short. The clock didn't. Now the ball's picked up in the end zone and trying to fight through a tackle and still keeping his feet, and now finally brought down is Brian Hopshide. And that will be the end of the first half. 27-12. The Cardinals will head into the locker room with a 15-point lead. We're going to have a look at the stats, look at the scoring in just a few moments. We'll take a break and be right back. This is Newman Catholic High School football on Sports Fan 98.9.
Check to communicate with the booth. Good luck in the game tonight.
Okay, guys, let's do this. What are you seeing up there?
Please press 1 to speak to an offensive coordinator.
Wait, what?
Press 2 to speak to a defensive coordinator.
I don't have time for this.
Para escuchar en español, marque 3.
You gotta be kidding me.
Remind you of your wireless provider? Cellcom offers live local customer service from a team that's here to provide clarity.
For a menu of stadium food options, stay on the line and someone will take your order in roughly 43 minutes.
Get the wireless you deserve with the coverage you need, superior customer service, and the same deals for both new and existing customers. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world. It's game on for great deals at Cellcom. Save up to $250 on amazing smartphones when you buy in-store or online at Cellcom.com. New Flex 30 agreement and data subscription required. Taxes due at sale. Restrictions apply. Visit Cellcom.com/save for details.
What's your idea of fall fun? Maybe it's hitting the track here. It's time to call CCU. ATVs, UTVs, utility tractors, and their attachments for care of your property. Whether you need it for fun or to get the job done, Belt Credit Union is here to help with the great financing you want. What are you waiting for? Life's too short and winter's too long. Thinking about a motorhome or maybe a snow plow for your ATV or utility tractor? Call CCU for great financing. And if you're thinking motorcycle, Clover Belt Credit Union has the financing you need for the bike you want. Call or apply online. Strong.
Our online broadcast stream of today's game is brought to you exclusively by PGA Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, and Excavating. Your leading trained comfort specialist serving Wisconsin since 1994.
W255D in Wausau and WXCO Wausau. Jim Creeshaw Jewelers in Rib Mountain, where nobody says I do like we do. For more than 60 years, Sun Printing has been Central Wisconsin's commercial printer of choice due to their commitment to quality, creative solutions, and dedicated service. Sun Printing's team offers you a wide spectrum of services. Whether you need offset, digital, large format, graphic design, or mailing, they print everything under the sun. Sun Printing a call at 845-40 sunprinting.com.
I'm Ari Wolf with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Jets had a brief COVID scare for Friday after a player initially tested positive. The team closed their facility and retested all players and personnel. All of those tests came back negative, so the Jets game against the Cardinals will now go on as scheduled Sunday. Elsewhere, Dak Prescott just lost his blindside protector. The Cowboys announced left tackle Tyron Smith will undergo season-ending surgery on his neck next week. Some other injury news. Colts Pro Bowl linebacker Darius Leonard has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Browns with a groin injury, while Falcons All-Pro Julio Jones is questionable after re-injuring his hamstring last Monday night. Bengals Pro Bowler Geno Atkins will make his 2020 debut Sunday after missing the first 4 games with a shoulder injury. And after missing the past 2 games with an ankle injury, Niners QB Jimmy Garoppolo will start Sunday against Miami. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Napa know-how. At Napa, we've teamed up for latest. Save you 20% online or in-store. That's why they call us the Savings Dream Team. Okay, we're the only ones calling us that. But it's true. Your AAA membership can save you 20% at Napa. So we're basically superheroes with the most specific power ever, saving you 20%. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Then off regular retail prices with valid AAA membership card. Offer ends 10/31/20.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Mortgage. Making the right financial decisions has never been more important. When you turn to Rocket Mortgage, we can help guide you to those right decisions now when they matter most. Mortgage rates are near historic lows. So now is a great time to call 8338-ROCKET. And if you need a shout refinance, could give you that financial boost you're looking for. Call today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com to learn more.
Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. And MLS number 3030.
Chad Holmes again from Minong in far northern Wisconsin is today the Newman Catholic Cardinals in action against Northwood Solon Springs. It is halftime. It's been a very exciting first half. A lot of offense, especially for the Newman Cardinals, as they hold a 27-12 lead over the Evergreens of Northwood Solon Springs. Time for a look at our stats, brought to you by the Newman Catholic Friends of the Gridiron Club. Thanks to the Newman Catholic Friends of the Gridiron for their continued support of our broadcast of Cardinal football here on Sports Fan 98.9. First of all, for Newman Catholic, rushing the football, Dylan Ackerman had 9 carries for 96 yards and a touchdown. Actually, 2 touchdowns for Ackerman in the first half on the ground. So 9 for 96 and 2 scores for Ackerman. Thomas Bates had 7 carries for 45 yards, and Jacob Piffner carried the ball 1 time for 3 yards. Passing the ball, 8 of 11 for Ackerman, 189 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Charlie McCarty had 4 catches for 129 yards and a touchdown. Nick Brenner, 1 catch for 30 yards. Thomas Bates, 1 catch for 16 yards, and that was for a touchdown. 1 catch for 12 yards for Jacob Piffner, and 1 catch for 2 yards for Gavin Wolf. 144 yards rushing for Newman, 189 yards through the air, 333 yards of total offense for the Cardinals in the first half of play. For Northwood Solon Springs, rushing the ball, they didn't get much going running the football in the first half. Cyber Gulbranson, the quarterback, had 3 carries for 13 yards. Basically, all that yardage came on a quarterback scramble in the second quarter. Colin Krompetich carried the ball 7 times for 8 yards, and Brady Krompetich had 1 carry for 1 yard. Passing the football, Cyber Gulbranson had 3 completions in 6 attempts, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Colin Krompetich had 2 catches for 97 yards, and they were both for touchdowns. And Brian Hopscheid had 1 catch for 10 yards. 22 yards rushing, 107 yards passing, 129 yards of total offense for Northwood Solon Springs in the first half of play. Looking at the scoring, Cardinals got on the board first, a 1-yard touchdown run by Ackerman, 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Extra point by McCarty was good, and Newman had a 7-0 lead. Then Northwood Solon Springs, they got the football for the first time, and they were able to convert a 4th down and 6 from the Cardinal 37. It was a Cyber Gulbranson to Colin Krompetich 37-yard touchdown connection. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. The 2-point conversion was not good, and it was a 7-6 Newman lead. Cardinals got the football right back. They started 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. It took just one play, a 90-yard bomb to the right-hand side to Charlie McCarty. McCarty would take it all the way for the touchdown. 90 yards, McCarty from Ackerman. 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Extra point was good. It was 14-6 Newman. But then Northwood Solon Springs got the football back, and it would be on the first play of the next drive. So we had 3 touchdowns in a span of 44 seconds. With 2:02 to go in the first quarter, it was Cyber Gulbranson again to Colin Krompetich, a 60-yard touchdown connection. Again, the 2-point conversion was not good, and it was 14-12 Cardinals with the lead. Newman would then score on the next series, 10:21 to go in the second quarter. A 6-yard touchdown run by Dylan Ackerman. McCarty's extra point again was good. It was 21-12 Newman. And then later in the second quarter, on 4th down and 11 from the 16, a little swing pass to the right-hand side to Thomas Bates. Bates would make a couple of men miss, work to the middle of the field, and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Cardinals tried a fake on the PAT attempt, and the pass attempt was no good. So the Cardinals, a 27-12 lead. Cardinals did drive it deep into Northwood territory in the final seconds of the half, but missed a field goal. So the score remains Newman Catholic 27, Northwood Solon Springs 12. Let's take a look at some of the scores from action around Central Wisconsin last night in a game that we had right here on Sports Fan 98.9. I was over at Steam Stadium as DC Everest improved to 3-0, defeating Wausau West, who are now 2-1, 42-7. So the Warriors fall for the first time this season. Everest 42 and Wausau West 7. Also last night in a game that was heard on Sports Fan 98.9, it was Mosinee falling to Medford. Medford all over Mosinee last night as the Indians fall to 1-2 on the season. It was Rhinelander defeating Merrill last night 42-8. Hortonville in a Valley Football Association game beat Wisconsin Rapids 36-21. Marshfield played their first game of the season, a non-conference game for the Tigers. They lost to Menominee 32-0. Antigo beat Hayward for the Red Robins' first win of the season 20-14. Lakeland fell to Ashland 46-8. Also last night, Stratford shut out Spencer Marshfield Columbus by a score of 28-0. It was Pacelli beating Loyal 41-0. Ed 54-0. Iola Scandinavia defeated Oxford by a score of 41-7. Tomahawk fell to Northland Pines 43-12. Also last night, Neilsville Granton edged Osseo Fairchild 21-20. It was Manawa losing in a Central Wisconsin Conference large game to Amherst 33-14. Wisconsin Rapids Assumption to 2-0 on the season in a CWC Small 41-27 victory over Almond Bancroft. Also in the CWC Small last night, it was Pittsville defeating Wild Rose at 20-18, and Shiocton gets past Nakusa by a score of 34-8. Looking at our broadcast schedule next weekend here on Sports Fan 98.9, coming up on Friday night, 3 games will be on the air. They're live on the radio or on live. Marathon will finally open up their season at Athens coming up next week. We will have that one for you live on Sports Fan 98.9. Also online at WXCOFM.com and mobile devices with the pregame show at 6:30 and the opening kickoff at 7 p.m. We will also have Wausau West at Hortonville in a VFA game. I'll be at Hortonville for that one. It'll be live online. So again, if you're looking for West at Hortonville next Friday, live online. Go to WXCOFM.com. Click on the Sports 3 stream, and we'll have that one starting with the pregame show at 6:40 and the opening kickoff at 7 p.m. Next week, we will also have the Mosinee Indians in action. I believe they're at Antigo, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check on that one. We'll have Mosinee live on the Sports 4 stream starting at 6:40 for the pregame and 7 o'clock for the opening kickoff. So, again, Marathon at Athens will be live on Sports Fan 98.9. We'll have Wausau West at Hortonville on the Sports 4 stream of WXCOFM.com, and the Mosinee game on the Wausau West game on the C stream of WXCOFM.com, and the Mosinee game on. And it will also air the Mosinee game on a tape delay basis Saturday morning starting at 10 a.m. The Wausau West game at Hortonville will be on a tape delay basis after the Marathon broadcast on Friday night. And then Saturday afternoon, starting with the pregame show at 12:40, we'll have Newman Catholic in action against Tri-County live right here on Sports Fan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and your mobile devices. So there you got it. 4 big games coming up between Friday night and Saturday afternoon, featuring Wausau West, Catholic, Marathon, and Mosinee here on your home for the most and the best in high school play-by-play. Sports Fan 98.9, online at WXCOFM.com and your mobile devices. Also, don't forget, if you miss our broadcast of Cardinal football, we have our audio archive back up. We have our game from 2 weeks ago up there, and we'll have this one up there as well coming up later on this evening. But you can go to our website at WXCOFM.com, click on the audio archive, and then just click on the logo of the school that you want to listen to. And again, also don't forget that we will have the Big High School Sports Show, the PGA Big High School Sports Show from 6 till 7:30. Me and Paul Novinsky along with a coach guest and a student athlete guest as well. So 6 till 7:30, the PGA Big High School Sports Show on Wednesday here on Sports Fan 98.9. So if it's high school football, your home is right here on Sports Fan 98.9. We're going to take a 3-minute break and then come back with the start of the third quarter. It's Cardinals 27, Northwood Solon Springs 12. This is Newman Football on Sports Fan 98.9.
For more than 60 years, Sun Printing has been Central Wisconsin's commercial printer of choice due to their commitment to quality, creative solutions, and dedicated service. Sun Printing's team offers you a wide spectrum of services. Whether you need offset, digital, large format, graphic design, or mailing, they print everything under the sun. No project is too big or too small. So give Sun Printing a call at 845-4911 or visit them online at sunprinting.com.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? Hi, I'm Scott Mashinsky with Edward Jones. If you have more questions about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's a new beginning. Stop by our office on 17th Avenue or call 715-849-5258. Edward Jones, making sense IPC.
It was a dark, misty night with a howling wind.
And all you could hear was a distinct clanking sound coming from a distance.
What's that smell? Familiar, yet somewhat eerie.
As you draw closer, you hear the bubbling coming from perhaps a nearby cauldron. To tell everybody to stop in at Wassamine for some spectacular food and drink.
Come on, everyone. Enjoy the good times at Wassamine on Stewart Ave in Wausau.
The best folks in the business, the best selection, the best people. For 100 years, M&J Marine has the outboard. Take a trip through their massive showroom with boat show every day. You'll notice the difference. M&J Marine.
Settle down. I've called everyone together to talk about the problem. PGA can handle all of our plumbing issues quickly, and they will get it done right. Next.
The lights are in the plant and the circuit breakers keep tripping.
Just call PGA. They can fix any electrical problem, big or small.
Sir, everyone's complaining about the heat in the summer, and in winter, it's freezing in here.
PGA. They can look at our system, repair it, or they'll design a new high efficiency will save us money, just like they did for my house. People, for plumbing problems, who do we call?
PGA.
Electrical.
PGA.
Heating and cooling.
PGA.
Excavating.
PGA. PGA.
When you need help with plumbing, electrical, heating, cooling, excavating, commercial
commercial or residential, call PGA Incorporated at 715.
Scott Mishinsky, Jim Kreshock Jewelers, and American Family Insurance Jim Nick Agency. Without their help, we could not bring you coverage of the Cardinals during the course of the 2020 football season here on Span 98.9. Northwood will get the football first to start off the third quarter. Cardinals will kick off from left to right as you look at your radio here in the third quarter. Again, big first half for Dylan Ackerman. He had 189 yards passing, 96 yards rushing. Cardinals as a team, 333 yards of total offense. 129 yards for Northwood. They got off to a quick start with 2 touchdowns, but the Cardinal defense played much better in the second quarter, holding Northwood to only 1 first down in the second quarter. Back deep for Northwood is Brian Hopscheid to return this kick from Charlie McCarty. It will be a squib kick, rolls inside the 40, picked up there, and then out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. Grabbing it for Northwood was Landon Micken. And pretty good field position again for Northwood to start the first series of the third quarter. See if the Cardinal D can build on that good second quarter. Again, they put a lot of pressure up front. Had the interception as well by Piffner. Pretty much stifled the run game, only 22 yards rushing for Northwood in the first half. First and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Pistol formation. Syver Gulbranson takes the snap and some movement early, and we'll have a 5-yard penalty coming up on the Evergreens. Northwood Solon Springs is 1-1 on the young season. The Cardinals are 1-0. Cardinals had their game postponed last week. That was scheduled for Marion Tigerton. That game has been rescheduled for week 6 of the season. So now 1st and 15 from the 35-yard line for Northwood Solon Springs. Receivers left and right. Pistol formation, running back Krompetich right behind Gulbranson. There's the snap. Handoff, Krompetich trying to get to the left-hand side. Kicks off the pile, turns the corner, falls forward for a short gain. There was nothing up the middle, then tried to kick it outside, but over on the near side was Piffner to bring down the runner after a gain of 3. 8 carries for 11 yards for Colin Krompetich. He did much of his damage as a receiver in the first half. 11 yards rushing now, but he has 97 yards receiving, 2 catches and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 12 now for the Evergreens. This time they'll bring 2 receivers on the near side, the left-hand side, 1 on the right. Syver Gulbranson starts the count. Gulbranson takes the snap. Option to the right, pitches out, right-hand side. Again, cutting up field on the 40 to the 42, maybe 43-yard line is Colin Krompetich. So a quick option to the right. Krompetich picks up about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Evergreen.
So the Cardinal defense looking for a quick 3 and out to start off the third quarter. You know, it's a nice day because June bugs are all big time. I think they realize it's the last chance to get outside as well. There's the snap. Option this time to the left-hand side. Hit near the line of scrimmage and brought down as the QB. Thomas Bates able to bring down Syver Gulbranson. Maybe a yard as he fell forward, but it will be 4th down and about 6 now for the Evergreens. That time coming from behind Thomas Bates, quarterback Gulbranson for a very short gain. And it looks as though down by 15 points early in the third quarter, ball near the 44-yard line, that Evergreens will be going for it. 45 to the 50, to the 45 to the 40, and a first down. Faking the screen, and then a fly pattern by Krompetich. Cardinals are looking at that, and then all of a sudden running to the right, there was nobody out there, and Gulbranson able to get a first down. An 18-yard quarterback scramble by Gulbranson. Much of the game for Northwood today has been 2 quarterback in the backfield as Krompetich. There's the snap. It'll be a handoff. Krompetich up the middle. He puts his shoulders down and falls forward for a short gain to about the 35.
Number 11, McCarty.
So it will be a gain of close to 4 before Gavin Wolf and Charlie McCarty teamed up on that tackle. Carries 20 yards now for Colin Krompetich. First series of the third quarter. Clock is moving. 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the third. 27-12. Newman with the lead. Goldbranson starts the count. Goldbranson takes the snap. Handoff. Right-hand side of the line. Finding a little seam is Krompetich, but he'll be brought down short of the first down. Another tackle for Thomas Bates. It will be marked at about the 33, so a very short gain. Krompetich tried to go right up the middle, then kicked it quickly to the right, but another secure tackle by Bates from his left defensive end position. Third down and a short 5 here for Northwood. Rather methodical drive to start off this third quarter. Cardinal offense is yet to see the field with this 27-12 lead. Goldbranson peeks at the defense, now starts the count. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Goldbranson, a long count, takes the snap. Option to the right. He'll be hit in the backfield. He'll be... It looked as though it's going to be an option to... Able to break in and wrap up Goldbranson back at the 43-yard line. That will be a loss of 8 yards on the play. It'll be 4th down and 13 now for Northwood Solon Springs. They get inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line for a first down. Ball at the 43. 2 receivers left. 1 running back on the right. Looking to throw. Big rush again. Tossed up on the right-hand side. The receiver has a step, but it's thrown a little bit short and behind, and the flag has not seen the football was Ackerman, and he went in. The receiver got behind the defense and trying to close the gap at the last moment was Ackerman. And with his back to the offensive line, did not see where the football was. Oh, wait a second. Offensive pass interference called on Northwood. The Northwood coaching staff not happy at all with that call, but the Cardinals will decline the penalty and take over. So the ball will be turned over to the Cards at their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Newman, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Dylan Ackerman takes the snap. Ackerman, handoff Bates, left-hand side, has an opening to the 50, outside of the 45 to the 4, inside the Northwood 40 at the 37-yard line. 21 yards on the pickup for Thomas Bates, his longest run of the afternoon. So just like that, the Cardinals have the football in Northwood territory. And it will be marked at the 1, so a 36-yard gain for Dylan Ackerman. I'm not sure exactly where he was because it looked as though he was going to end zone, but then as he was falling, he reached out, came up just short of the goal line. Knee was down before he was able to get the football, breaking the plane. But nevertheless, 1st and goal from the 1 now for the Cards. Jumbo set for Newman. Under center is Ackerman. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle into the end zone is Thomas Bates for the touchdown. So a nice drive on the ground for the Cardinals. Started with a big run from Bates and then a big run from Ackerman. Finishes off with Thomas Bates, and the Cardinals take a 33-12 lead. Thomas Bates, 2nd touchdown of the game. Reception, this time on the ground. Charlie McCarty will attempt the PAT. Okay. Is good. 34-12 Newman, 6:16 to go in the third quarter. We will take a 30-second break and then come back with the kickoff. This is Newman Catholic High School football on Sports Fan.
What matters? Comfort specialist, cool summers, cozy winters, an energy bill that's light as a feather, no matter the season. Because your comfort is a matter of...
That was just a little pattern to the left-hand side, about 5 yards if you make the tackle, but instead turns into a 55-yard gain and a 3rd touchdown pass reception for Colin Krompetich in the game. 3 catches, 152 yards, and those 3 scores. 37-yard score, 60-yard score. 2-point conversion attempt now for Northwood. Kroptich up the middle, fighting for the end zone, and he did not get there. Tackled at the 1, so the PAT is no good. 6:02 to go in the third quarter. It's Newman Catholic 34 and Northwood Solon Springs 18. We'll have the kickoff coming up in 30 seconds. This is Newman Football on Sports Fan 98.9.
Think you can't afford life insurance? Think again. You might be surprised at how affordable it can be. 80% of Americans overestimate the cost of life insurance. Maybe it's time to swap a few small expenses for some big peace of mind. Life insurance can protect what matters most to do. Let's talk today.
For details, contact Jim Nick, agent. Call 715-359.
I did not see exactly what happened, but it will be marked back to about the 30-yard line. Second down, 15 yards to go. The penalty was after the play, so that means the down does count. Second down. Second down, about 16 yards to go for the Cardinals. 4-yard line. And that will leave Newman a third down and long. Third down, about 11 yards to go. Yards now for Thomas Bates and a touchdown. But the Cards, 3rd and 11. They need to get to the 45 for a first down. So decent field position again for Northwood Solon Springs. Dylan Ackerman now 11 of 14 passing, 263 yards. Charlie McCarty, 5 catches, 177 yards, and a couple of touchdowns. 2 receivers on the left-hand side, 30. Second down and 2. Cardinals, receivers 2 left and 1 right. Dylan, hard count, takes the snap. Another low snap, but digs it out. Moves it near side, completed to Charlie McCarty. McCarty trying to break the tackle, able to get forward and get, I think, enough for the first down to about the 27-yard line. Charlie McCarty, obviously.
Several decisions. Retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays. I'm Scott Mashinsky with Edward Jones. I'd like to help. Stop by our office on 17 or call 715-8.
Kroptich. Charlie McCarty in on the play, also in on the play for the Cards. 41-18. Newman Catholic with the lead. Damian Ledecky in on the play as well for the Cards. Second down, call it 11 after that 1-yard loss. Taking a lot of time in the huddle right now are the Evergreens, and they'll break and head to the line of scrimmage. Back judge is yet to make a movement in terms of the clock running down for the play clock. 2 receivers left now for the Evergreens. Go Branson, starts the count, takes the snap. Ball fake to left, now pulls it down. He's going to throw it deep down the left-hand side. Again, knocked away by Piffner. Kroptich had a step again, but that time forced to throw it up high because there was a little pressure on Gobrand. Ackerman takes the snap. Pitch out, right-hand side, Thomas Bates. Bates to the 45, cuts it back to the 40, breaks a tackle to the 35, hops a couple of times, and falls forward to the 32-yard line. And the Cardinals will let the clock tick down, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. Heading to the fourth, it's 47-18 Newman. We'll have 4 quarter in 1 minute. This is Cardinal Football on Sports Fan 98.9.
Coastal floor.
Customers. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world. It's game on for great deals at Cellcom. Require access to a sale. Restrictions apply. Cellcom.com/save for details.
Wisconsin, the Newman Cardinals with a 47-18 lead over Northwood Solon Springs. Cardinals have the football, first down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Under center, Dylan Ackerman. Again, offset I formation in the backfield, dotted by Bates. Bates off, looks for room up the middle. He'll be wrapped up, but keeps the feet pumping, gets some positive yardage inside the 30 to about the 27. Hard running that time between the guards. Again, under center, if he can. Rolling to the left is Ackerman. He's going to fire deep towards Charlie McCarty. McCarty goes up, has a tip, and he grabbed it, and it's McCarty. The defender got a hang back near the line of scrimmage. That was terrific concentration by McCarty. The ball was tipped. That was great defense by Ryder for Northwood, and they're going to pick up the flag, and it'll be a touchdown for the Cardinals. So a 29-yard connection from Dylan Ackerman to Charlie McCarty, the third touchdown catch of the game for McCarty. He has 209 yards receiving here today, and McCarty will attempt the PAT. 209 yards receiving here today, and McCarty will attempt the PAT. But that was outstanding coverage, but just a better grab by McCarty. And the PAT is up, and it is good. So the Cardinals now have a 54-18 lead. 11:25 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and then come back with the kickoff. This is Newman Catholic Football on Sports Fan 98.9.
Menzner Hardwoods, located in Marathon, Wisconsin, founded in 1894, is a leader in the hardwood molding industry. They're a proud supporter of the academic and students at Newman Catholic High School. Newman's mission is excellence in education in a Catholic environment and to enhance the personal and spiritual growth of their students to meet life's challenges. Menzner Hardwoods is a sponsor of Newman Catholic High School's athletic program. Go Cardinals, go!
The snap, looking to throw, fires it near side. Nice grab right off the top of the grass. And following forward close to the 20 is Colin Krompetich. Boy, that ball, he got, I think, the bottom half of the football just before it touched the top of the grass, but a terrific grab, and that will be enough for a first down. Big day receiving for Colin Krompetich. That's his fifth grab. He has 163 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. He has received 163 of the 173 yards passing for Northwood Solon Springs here today. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Cyber Gobranson in the pistol, starts the count, takes the snap, looking to throw. He'll fire it, but he's hit as he throws, and it's well short of the target, and it'll be incomplete pass. One game, it's an offensive game, very difficult. The only way you can really slow down the opponent is putting big pressure on quickly. Looking to throw, fired. Ball is grabbed again by Krompetich, up to the 30, outside to the 35, to the 45, and brought down there. Another nice grab. He's able to go up 27 yards and a first down. 200 yards even passing now for Cyber Gobranson. 190 yards reception yardage for Colin Krompetich. 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gobranson takes the snap. Another big rush. Again, he is hit by Thomas Bates, and it'll be an incomplete pass. Bates continues to put the heat on from his left defensive end position. 2nd down and 10. (54-18) Cardinals. It is a running clock now as the Cardinals have a 35-plus point lead. Clock is moving at 8:05 to go in the game. Back at the line of scrimmage come the Evergreens. 2 receivers, both to the left. Looking to throw. There's a fire. Competition makes the grab. Cardinal 49. Pickup of about 5 on the play. 7th grab made by Colin Krompetich. I mean, he's having himself a terrific day catching that football. Very, very good receiver. Catches 195 yards and 3 scores by Krompetich. Pickup of so now 1st and 10 from the 17. 2 receivers on the left. Gobranson looking to throw. He's going to fire it. There's a post pattern and going down and making the grab nicely near the first down sticks. Making that grab was Joe Ryder. Ball will be marked beyond the stick, so it's 1st down and goal from the 7-yard line. 10-yard gain on the play. We have 200-yard receiving days here today, one on each side. McCarty for the Cardinals, Solon Springs. First and goal from the 7. Pass. Second down and goal now for the Evergreens. 247 yards passing for Cyber Gulbranson here today on 22 attempts. Clock continues to roll, down to 5:20 to go in the game. 54-18 Cards with the lead. Two receivers this time will line up on the right-hand side for the Evergreens. Gulbranson starts the count, takes the snap. Now it's a quarterback draw, and he'll be met in the hole by Wolf. Gavin Wolf, targeting the quarterback, makes the stop after a very short gain. Not fooled on that quarterback draw was Gavin Wolf. Pickup of about 2 on the play. Taking their time in the huddle now is Northwood. Ryder will split out to the left-hand side. In the slot on the left is Krompetich. Brady Krompetich is the running back to the right of the quarterback, Gulbranson. Gulbranson looking to throw. He's rushed again. He'll fire to the end zone over the top of his intended receiver, Colin Krompetich. So now it is 4th down and goal for Northwood Solon Springs. The Cardinal D looking for a stop. Again, it was a slow start in the first quarter for the Cardinals. Gave up a couple of touchdowns, but since then, very solid in the last nearly 3 quarters. Back at the line come the Evergreens to right-hand side. Cyber Gulbranson starting the count in the pistol, takes the snap, play action. Now he's flushed. He's looking to throw, throws it into double coverage, and it's over the top of his intended receiver at the back of the end zone. That again was Colin Krompet. And the Cardinals will hold, and the ball will be turned over on downs. So now the Cardinals, with the clock moving with under 3.5 minutes to go, 1 first down should almost do it for the Cardinals. Cardinal D getting congratulations from Coach and Coach Thorpe as they come off the field. 1st and 10 for the Cards at their own 5-yard line, and new quarterback now for the Cards as Connor Kroc will get an appearance. Kroc takes the snap. He's looking to run, goes up the middle, a little hesitate, very strong. There's a handoff. With it is Josh Clement, big opening, 40 to the 45 to the midfield stripe, fighting forward, still dragging tacklers to the 45 and brought down at the 44. 26 yards on the play for Josh Clement. And that should be it. I don't think the Cardinals will have to take another snap, as the clock is down to 20 seconds to go. But again, now the backup guy is getting some opportunities as well for the Cards and getting some good in this one by a score of 54-18. Coming up, we'll look at the number, talk to the coach, and wrap things up here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in Minong, Wisconsin. It's Newman Catholic 54 and Northwood Solon Springs 18. We will take a 3-minute break, and then be right back. This is Cardinal Football on Sports Fan 98.9.
W255DN